Have you ever looked at the world of crypto and just seen a big, chaotic, confusing mess? Yeah, you are not alone. But what if I told you that underneath all that noise, there are actually clear, distinct roads to building real wealth? Okay, let's dive into this, because today we're laying out the strategic map to help you navigate this whole new financial world.
And this quote, man, it really captures the scale of what is happening right now. For the first time, pretty much ever, the tools for creating wealth are right there, accessible to anyone with an internet connection. This is a genuine revolution, and you've got a front row seat. The real question is, what are you going to do with it? And let's just be honest, this is where most people get completely stuck. You're trading one day, then you're into NFTs the next, then some new token pops up next week. It's just a recipe for burnout and losing money. This confusion isn't your fault. It's a sign that you're missing a clear strategy. And that is the million-dollar question we're here to answer. It's not about finding some magic coin or timing the market perfectly. It's about finding the pathway that actually fits you. So, this is the crucial point right here. Success in crypto is not like winning the lottery. It is a deliberate choice. It's about deciding on your destination and then actually committing to the journey. This is the foundational mindset shift you absolutely have to make. Now, what's really fascinating here is just how simple this idea is. This is the secret. The people who find real sustainable success, they don't do everything. They pick one thing. They choose a lane, they commit to it, and they focus on mastery. And here they are. This is your strategic map. Let's look at them. Number 1, trading. 2, investing. 3, you've got DeFi. 4 is building. And number 5 is earning. These are the 5 legit roads to wealth in the crypto economy. And trust me, each one requires a completely different mindset and a totally different set of skills. All right, so let's explore these lanes one by one. And as we go through them, I really want you to ask yourself, which one of these truly lines up with my skills, my personality, and, my long-term goals? First up, we've got the 2 most famous paths, but they are polar opposites. Trading is a high-speed game. It's all about capturing short-term profits. Investing, on the other hand, is a long-term game of patience. You're betting on the fundamental value of a project. It's really speed versus strategy. The trader literally lives and breathes the charts. This path is for those who love the art of market moves, people who can read patterns, and who have the emotional discipline to manage risk constantly. It is an active, high-intensity skill, not something you do passively. The investor, though, they're playing a completely different game, a long game. Their work happens before they ever click buy, deep in the research of a project's team, its technology, and its potential. Their greatest tool isn't a chart, it's patience. Just letting the power of compounding do the heavy lifting over years. Now, for something totally different, DeFi, or decentralized finance. The easiest way to think about this is putting your crypto to work for you. It's a whole new financial ecosystem where you can earn passive income in ways that, before this, were pretty much only available to banks and big institutions. Think of it like this. You're earning interest, but instead of the tiny percentage from a bank, you could be earning a whole lot more from a DeFi protocol. And this slide shows you how it's done. You can basically become the bank by lending out your assets for interest. You can be a yield farmer, strategically chasing the best returns like a high-tech farmer tending their crops. Or you can stake your tokens to help secure a network and get paid for doing it. Okay, our final 2 pathways are for those who want to do more than just manage assets. These lanes are all about active participation, either by creating something brand new or by bringing your existing talents into this new economy. Let's break this down because these 2 are huge. The builder is the true entrepreneur in this space. They're the one creating the next big app or that viral NFT project. It is absolutely the highest risk, but it also has the highest potential reward. The earner, on the other hand, takes a much lower risk approach. They bring their skills, writing, marketing, coding, you name it, into the Web3 world and get paid in crypto, building a stable, location-independent income. So you've seen the 5 lanes, but here's the secret sauce. Just picking a lane is not enough. People fail in every single one of these pathways. Why? Because they lack the right mindset. The real key to long-term success is shifting from being a gambler to being a strategist. This right here, this is the core philosophy. If you see crypto as some get-rich-quick scheme, you are positioned to lose. But if you see it as a skill to be developed, whether you're a trader, an investor, or a builder, you put yourself on the path to mastery. And a huge part of that skill is emotional intelligence. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being the most disciplined. Can you stick to your plan when everyone else is panicking or getting greedy? That is the defining factor.
I love this metaphor, your war library. It basically means treating your journey like a strategic campaign. You need plans, you need documentation, you need security protocols, and a library of lessons you've learned. So, for example, a trader's war library would have their detailed trading plan, a journal of every single trade, and a security checklist they run before ever interacting with a new protocol.
And here are the key operating principles from that library. Notice how practical they are. This isn't just some abstract theory. It's about setting clear goals, accepting that losses are basically tuition, protecting your assets with things like hardware wallets, and fundamentally, thinking for yourself instead of just following the crowd.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the how. Now it all comes down to you. This is the moment where you get to move from being a passive observer to an active participant. It's time to choose your identity in this new economy.
Here's your action plan. It's a simple 4-step process. First, reflect on what you just heard. Second, commit to a single lane to start. Third, dedicate yourself to learning everything about it. And most importantly, number 4, act. Start small, but start now. Ultimately, it all comes down to this. You can stare at the map all day, but nothing changes until you take that first step onto the path. The pathways are clear, the destination is wealth, and your lane is wide open. So I'll leave you with this one question. After seeing the map, which path feels like it's yours? Are you the trader, the investor, the DeFi user, the builder, or the earner? Decide, commit, and then own it. The journey begins with that choice.